Premtobre Kasee Yamamunina ha Yamwakwa do Adom TV Premtobre Kasee so Edwada wi nsem asie no broso say de bro Adom TV Premtobre Kasee ensem no de tojo mu bi a obeti enu pantan aban resabia hodomo adwumayefo ewo ho ne wom so mu de adwuma no agu ho fi se wom hawa wom aka no enya de se aban ni 80 de mu nsem ebebremo enran so efie ni parking kan ye hyase hotels and lorry stations ne guest house ahodo ene ye hyase wo ho ne ye bekwa korum na fe de ekoso ye de abramo adehye bia wo moton jene ewa boblohye yi wa free ho ede wakọ ajinkotoko no ene nsem foforo be na apie wom eno ene nsem bi na wie me de bro Adom TV Premtobre Kasee Facebook/Adom TV Kasee no wo ho bra ho sesi a like afi wi a comment na wa share sebe obi mso ebe hunu bie mi ameso ma wie bi din afia amankwa tamaklo yada se yasamu akwa babiem afi jebre ne tie se de nsem ni nchemu ankasa etie enra na enipa eni adan akenkan ye hyase o my Ghana mo nka mfiempinu ne aduonu no 2020 ena wo senka ehye so na nso corona nti enra abrewa yi ne poma no kwan hotels lorry stations ahodo ena mpenifo ehye ase no nanam so ema yamane boni na wuku da nchembo kuma se VIP station ene mi ahodo bi odi mpenifo achi nsem ne to so odeba
Statistical Services adwumayefo yi ehye omudwumadie na se ewa asafo ebo apro ekom yahodo pi ekyerɛkyerɛ edin wɔn a wɔkyena ento mo ewa hasei no ana ya hyase eka wɔn no enumerators no ebusa udin afenso no date of birth ana age ene eniema kakra bi eka ho ana ebusa wa yɛde ekan wɔn emfa ho sɛ wo yɛ Ghana ni anasa wo nyɛ Ghana ni o ye kan obi a ye hwe nipa dodo a ewo oman no mu se wo hwe adwumayefo no ho kaka na ewo suru ye pa Dr. Kwabena Beka ayopanyini pa wada Ghana Statistical Services ano ewa santemantam hasei wade ensema hodo atudwa efa dwumadie no ho
eno na gina ho ma ensemfo bi ewo census document mu no ye bisa ye refer to something very important as far as the conduct of a population housing census is concerned. A reference period and to say for obi mfia wedi a ye bebisa wo say be on the census night na wedi mfia he on the census night ahin na wo on the census night 7 days before the census night edbebe na wo ye enti nsemfo bi a wo census document mbia no is referred to these nights.
Owura ba ko Adom Kasee ne twetwe nkomo adetudwa se wono de enya de obema kwan ame atwere ne din
se ba si ma pa se me prense yan kan me de me pa cho me mpene tene meti akra me ba kuma se be ya de me ko e chena no time no so na so mudu ba bia meti a ende meti ase amomaka
opanyini pa wada kemi ano aye onimnyamfo sei SB entwi ode tudwa se wobesere Ghana fo nyina se obi bia wakanaman ewo ne fie no wohwe se wobechen no na aboa amomomo atwurodin no atimi abafie ho aba beduo mu edwuma
o ma se bi onkrama wo mu fie ye besere ebrewe no so muduru ha mo chikrama no fanto ba bi ma wo mu no mo kai nipa ni wi a o ma se release wo mo krama no nye fie bia mu na se bo betima wura ndi esre se fie wura fo no incorporate no mo wayen ni entimi kai nipa wo ho nyina
nana awuku denchembo amane eboni
ento Premtobre Kasee no so na yemungra yensam foforo emu na yamane boni wade hyebo usudwobo so ede nani edi census ya achi nkroto ahodo bi mpanifo fefa mu nom ne ade ene wakokọ kokoro bi sese pandai banda buja na afi banda ehonso de koso de ebaye eni
aha eye banda na yeka banda ewo eye kachinchomo district ewo timantem ende eye census night na yeka census natanya bia wote ase na Adom Kasee ba ho na yenim pinifo bedi komo sanya bia yeka census na temperature etira den omba abema enchiramu nyakuti sampanyifo de mayen
census night it's about the population and housing census. This is to create the awareness of people on the census day. This is a reference point where we'll ask you maybe on this particular day where this and this was happening. Where were you at that moment and what were you doing? And then as at that moment, were you in town or you were not in town? Were you born in that day or not in that day? This is the essence of the census.
We are doing this to create awareness to allow people to know that tomorrow we are coming around for the immigration to create awareness. That's why we are doing this.
Tabunga na unina yeke tabaka tutola manto ne beno momo bembedrinya mo prona punake na sale ben kitaba te kambena na nti na ma wana te bagba kanye kamna ka tola manto ke fwe kita won ka umba cha kita nya won ke tigal kambena te de doke e kala po beson ka titembe kicha tingman kan mbo bambia te gaba na mena nangma kala po beson ka titembe kicha tingaba te ba na mete borna
enwachi empenyifo a elbanda hanom ene timamfo so ye no ba bi di conversation anya bia nyame adoma o me wo kwan ama wakin kam wana so mo kwan ye go tin kombo empenyifo a mo banda han so wo de maye
because you say I'm taking something like this you have to also involve yourself as a Ghanaian here you have the right to do everything.
Oh, nyame adom na de chena mo ban wo fi gba ya meye because me Ghana ni ba ena ne ye so no e Ghana fo nyina na wo se ora so ye Ghana ni ya so take part because
se bi obi ti finance o tonka asema be ka chiro
me ka chen se mo ba bia empa no ndi mu anya sai enyine Ghana
Mayemra Ablekuma Central Mensimo ewo nkramanta me emo ehon so sede na mpanifo wo mo ahoboa no atie ene sede wo ba beja wo mrante no maba wo no agum no so ahye wadwuma se no Adom TV ko ho etoso
Adom Kasee ekoduru Ablekuma Central Mensinimo no na wono mu a yeyi wo mo se wo mekenkan omanfo abodwa wo hye kwan se omanfo beba no watimi ama wono mu nkyiremu ansakora no wotwe beba a wo be hye dwumadi na se nso na obi bia eni honum ewubusa na amanfo ehwetwa mu die nso ekame ayese na wono empese obetena se etie die wono eka no Adom Kasee ene opanyimpa woda census officials yano ewo Ablekuma Central Mensinimo ewrasa dia etwetwe enkomo no wodi to dwase ebra na wonom kwa amanfo afiefie mu busebusa wonom nsem no ne binum kra ede ensem a wo busa wonom no ayamanyosem ne sente obeteto asre Ghana fo ene obibia se onya amanyosem emfiri wadwenem esanse sa kenken ya wonom eyi wo yese de be ya empanifo ebehu yedodo a ewo Ghana mamu na nam so ede impuntu aba
Mega John say ma yenye bibia politics na ni nyina ye Ghana nkwanko nti na ye program no obi ba ofia mpacho no ati weni mamomo ye nim say questions ni bi wo ha ye bisa no anu ode especially fertility we bi so obi say e ma ahe awawo obi wa na onwo da na wako bisa ni sa question we ya but yes ro mo ye pomocho ye ba na e bisa omo nti omo nim no mo maye na ye nyina ye ba fiefie mu no ye nyina ne ya hyebo ya sewe oath se bibia beti bia no e kan ye ne nkofo ne pe entim
enka ne mra hyebedwani a na wo Ablekuma Central Ebenezer Gilbert ni na nati ana wo de enema bi akoma mpanifo a wo ba bekenka manfo yi se bebo wo no ewo adwuma wo ba be mu no ne Adom Kasee atwetwe nkomo editu dwase e wo se Ghana ni bia e hye ne nso se census officials a wo no beba manfo afiefie mu nyina no yema wo no ID cards enokran so da nchen a wo hye won chekama e na afei so wo t-shirt a wo be hye ani nyina no e ya hye nso de mpanifo e de ama wo no ne senti wunia obi ba ofie na won kra ID card nche t-shirt nsa nche eche ibia enya de a obusa wonsem bia e wo se wo fie no e wo se wo bomodin ehunu se wo de ne ID card be kyero no ahwe ni pakro ni din ene nanim ai da so ansana wa bie wa no ayinsem a wo bebusa wo no
jamiso ya menyi ne number ne ni demand me maka je ma business sister na ambaso de din number ma minti me sra wa me sra ade ne sa ade na ye ni nyina ye Ghana man ene ehia ma ye nyina Ghana man ene ye
Ghana de population census no super o se mi hu online bibia obehu social bibia na social media
like omo be say omo kan ya first of all omo call ID card no so not like omo hwe enipa e was so before enye obia mo na otimi e register ye mo but eno so ebe boa but me so menti afia say omo kan ye e de aye de ebe reason number 1 minti afia
Mampani adodanko akufo adode to Ghana fo nyina anim ayima wo ka ho bie se uhu census ni bia no a go ho na question bia wo busa wo na ni die kwan so na won so otimi dia no yie no ama no ene ya make say Mampani adodanko akufo ado government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina anim akoni fie nima akwa kenkan ne fi se ono ne agya asasi wodi kan o my Ghana de issue na making Adom Kasee etwaso
Campaign Danko Akufo-Addo e de adesrede ato manfo nyina animu say population and housing census a ekoso no bia makwan na wonom a woba montene so abekenkan manfo no wonkan wonom bi. What is answer to dwa e wa abra empanyinfo bi a government statistician Professor Samuel Kobna enim edi wonom anim ekọ mampanyini efie ekokan no.
It is extremely important that each and every one of us, everybody who was here on census night, i.e. last night, the 27th of June, no matter where you come from, no matter your ethnic origin, no matter your religious persuasion, no matter your political affiliation, so long as you're a human being who was here last night on census night, you're entitled to be counted. And that is the exercise on which the Government Statistical Services embarked on and has began. It has begun with me. So I want to encourage everybody to participate in this exercise, to make sure that we have all the information that a census is meant to provide.
Omanpanyi echiechiri mu say dwumadi a ekosue eya amansan kabomukyo enhyehyede a wode ato honom ama oman bia se emfie dubia no wonom bekenkan wonom manfo a wowom.
It is not by accident that every 10 years the United Nations and global bodies responsible for population have insisted that every nation should count its population, should count the number of people who are present on census night, so that it provides those of us who have the responsibility of taking decisions on behalf of our fellow citizens, the wherewithal, the means, the data that enables us to plan effectively for the development of the country.
Professor Samuel Kobna enini a we government statistician enso kire mu say dwumadi wonom e de enadunan e na esi honom a wo hwe ne mu kwan se omanfo nyina e de won ho ebehye
We have had petitions from at least 4 other ethnic groups. Thankfully, we've been able to resolve all those challenges. It was a matter of public education for them to understand how the questioning is done. Your Excellency, as I indicated, the counting is conditioned on only persons who spend the night, and that is a criteria. But in addition to that, we have 127 questions, and one of the questions is the ethnic group that the respondent belong. And we do the analysis by making an attempt to capture the major ethnic groups that we have. So the questionnaire that we've gazetted does not reveal the sub-ethnic groups. Our analysis is always done at the major ethnic group level.
Mayanko Sementi Fedo na Iliasu Rauf Dabre so ebo amane efri ho sede e honso enra ya shase lorry stations ni hotels ahodo no ekoi.
Statistical Service nano ewo Northern Region George Agbenyu edito yamani boni enimu se eduntrotro a ekoso ewo man mu no ebeboa ama wonom aso ye no etimi ehu nipa dodo a wonom ewo man mu wonom a woye adwuma wonom a wonye adwuma wonom a sebi wonom edidem eni afoforo bi a eka ho eno nti omanfo nyina entai wonom achi se ne ebe ya wonom dwuma a wodie no ebetimi ayeyi ode ato omanfo nyina enim se wonom a wotrotro din no woba wonom nchen a woma wonom sima aduasa no fa ni dwuma ne se ne ebe ya ebeboa omanmu ni nyina.
Data is for our good. Why am I saying so? Every advocacy that you want to do, everything that you want to demand from the central government, you have to back it with evidence. And the evidence comes from the data. And it's only the population census data that you can get for every village, the minutest place. Apart from that, you don't get it. And it comes once in every 10 years. So my advice is that everybody should take this census seriously, participate. We only need a few time with each respondent. After that, that ends it. So we are encouraging or advising all participants to spare us some few 30 minutes for the data collection. That is all that we will need from them.
Northern Region Nimuno, wonom efa supervisors, ohankunu eni dunsia, eni wonom obetrotro din nso, empem nan ohanan eni edusunsia, ewo mansini ahodo ni nyina mu, se ne be ya adwuma wonom die no ebetimi akonkan. Alhaji Shani Alhassan Saibu ene ye swafo a wo hwe Northern Region so.
Data is very important in the development of a nation. We should be able to know the age brackets, the groups, gender, and other segregations that we would be thinking of, vis-a-vis religious and other ethnic considerations. So in doing this exercise, special attention should be given to these groupings.
Premtobre Kasee na we so share wa Adom TV so media fia amankwa tamaklo mamento aso mumra yensam foforo mu kra ne adwumayefo bi e wopantan government hospital aye ye kire wo masam ne yetia wa se wo monsa ase bi wo hono mu a enipa bi age aboso nti ama wo mbambo mu no atosene enu abe ma kodwo mensa abrampa ke me ko ho etwaso
what demonstration I worry and what's there. Once I saw order where you're doing one, good check. Baba, do you have as I say now? One of them come out, why? And some what they said, oh, you are away, you want to land that Baba, why how or they come out? Said we did the idea. Demonstration I was actually what to do. You know, what and a junction I was on, what the demonstration I said, with a lot of trained people. Now, bogging the puzzle, real experiences of nursing, stealing from even the main OPD, taking of bullets from the OPD, and then because people are fighting over the line, and they're testing your bullets, and we, the staff, are caught in between. If you are still looking at all this in the message, you see, until the government ever wallet, the whole structure, we are where the government is interested in. Now, you better clear all the slums. Now, you better clear all the strange buildings that will between the walls. The work environment is not safe. Our employer owes us a duty to provide a safe working environment for us. So, you put our man, oh, you mind, but you say, you're near man. When I'm crying, and so say, walk from. It's in that demonstration. I'm going to demonstration. I say, I'm going to run away from our safe work environment. But yeah, man, the whole year, you can hear people. Your committees are the pity as your committees are better than the Ministry of Health, your call by twice, your call Attorney General, your call National Security, your call by the Kasakama. You all show some they are interested in helping us, but go back to the ground. Same story. It is here the same. Enough meeting, enough now. Your Kasas are your bread. It's an energy. When you first time, 2013, there was the first one. 2017, another one. 2020, and then the final one. So, Mamma, two all and home and clear all the string buildings here. Former Assemblyman, I say, as a man will come and carpenter, hospital assembly. Yeah, as you know, they are engaging management. You've seen the site plan. You see, a hospital assassin. The frontage of the hospital was supposed to be a buffer zone. The road now is narrower than the initial plan. It's a buffer zone higher wider. And people are taking advantage of that to come and put up their own permanent buildings. And that is not right. Residential areas like this shouldn't share wall with the health center. And for that matter, this are psychiatric institutions. But unfortunately, people are taking advantage of it. We have a big issue in NC. The sure letter you invite to the meeting. My name all these people permits to build here. When Mama answered, she didn't meeting. And then we see more children, residential structures. It has a lot of public health implications. Very nice. MC say, oh, my money permit. I could get my permit, but I don't revoke the permit. But as we speak, people don't rebuild, We are seeing the stakeholders, you know, are not just concerned about that. That is the way we do it. If you someone fire one, then they meeting, that's. And then we realize it is here, they're now.
It is actually Dr. Alex Wakam, but local executive on that since I worry, I mean, or yet, or that together. If we're actually not sure what the strike, what the system, then say, Aban, and Bemu, that will see on your Mahonza, Manyaza, Bobo, you know what one part for that person. Never forget the assembly. Could you mention Abrampa?
Yada se kojo mensa Abrampa no si make us all Pantan Government Hospital ya yetre no ekoso na ansamponi ani kojo bekasa no na Kane Assembly man or Pantan electoral area ye Alhaji Baba onu de ehunu ne se de adwumayefo ni ye eyokwa enye wo mokon no wo mokon omunyama assembly no na wo monko.
All that land from here to the roadside, there's also another 100-foot road. Now the hospital has its fence wall, barbed wire. You get it. Go to the assembly, you see it. The main entrance. That is where the barbed wire has passed. That implies all the frontage. It's not part of the assembly land. You get it. So at time when this demonstration goes on, I ask myself, what is happening? We have been in this committee all this year.
You think it's ill-motivated?
You
think it's ill-motivated?
It's ill-motivated because I don't want to mention name. Last week I had a meeting, I had a wind of this something. And I had a meeting with some personalities who I believe they are responsible. And they told me Dr. Bani is aware. He knows it in black and white that no, this is the issue on the ground. You get it. But if you continue doing this, look, some years back, I was a member of West Africa Sunday School Board. What brought me there was that people were encroaching on the land. Look, from a dental pharmacy, there's a Pentecost church. From that area belongs to the school. All those land. They are squatters. You can ask everybody. Single-handed, I demolished over 200 houses there. And we get fund to fence the place for us. Now the headmaster used the student to go and attack encroachers. One time we understand a burger, remove the raffle and then fire. So quickly we rush. I was then the chairman of social services in the assembly. Is the keeper or the caretaker of government land or government property. If you have any challenge, leave it to the assembly to handle it. You get it.
This is not the first time. In 2017, they did something like this.
And I'm saying that, and I'm saying, listen to me. Listen to me.
The assembly indeed cares.
Listen to me. Not that assembly did not care. If somebody tell you, did you go to interview the assembly and they tell you they didn't care?
Well, I'm speaking to you now.
Yeah. So did they
hospital
listen?
Is not walled.
Did they listen? Yes. Well, the hospital is not walled. It's a different story.
Yeah.
I also support the idea of walling the hospital. It's a different story altogether. But saying that people have property, private properties here, and you keep maybe shooting at it and whatever, it is wrong. That is not the issue. Because the minister said, look, I delegated people to this former deputy minister of health, Need Boy, something from Okoboy. I led the delegation to him about this land. I said, what are we doing? Now the individual who bought this land are claiming 2 billion, 2.5, 3 billion per plot. That's what they are telling government. That's how much they want to take. And government said government cannot raise that money.
Mamento so na ye mongra yensam no emunti sansem we na nwumre kase keme adaro ma wo ho nti de bepie mu wo ho no ye de bebra mu mamenko serment fido na northern region police one more ayanyame so ade akire nipa mienu a wosusuo se Karaga DCE ne driver wonka bi nhemu apon adwuma ekono kwan konfo bo ni tuo se nipa mienu betimi aboa am ye hunu no kura de egwo Adom TV etwaso
Doveni ya ni din eni ziblim isei bosumi ya etwemu ni mu na wo fitamale ekwa Karaga ena nipa bonifo bi a wonum ekokure tuo ekobo no tuo ewo yamo Karaga ya ben Karaga wonum ekum no wa bra ni nti a wonum eyesade ne de obi a enim police fo susu se ebe nipa bonifo ekum wura ni ewieye no ena nkrata bi ana ewo DC no hyen ni mu no wonum edekoye esan se bra wonum eko DC ni hyen ni mu no wonum hunu se nkrata bi ana ewo hyen ni mu no na aye basabasa enu akire ena police fo a wonum ewo tamale edi Ghana sika empemudu eto honum se obi biara wonim se nipa bonifo yi ho asem bia no womebo wonum amane Northern Regional Police Commander COP Timothy Yo Sabunga ekire nsamtrofo kwan a enam so a wotimi ekire saa enipa mienu.
On 24th of the patrol team during their routine search of motorbikes and vehicles arrested 2 people on the motorbike who were in possession of a locally manufactured pistol with 2 live ammunition. And so we have put them before court They are now on remand. Next week they will go back to court and we are still investigating. So that is what I would just want to add, that something is being worked on. The fact that we didn't have these resources didn't mean that we just sit down and hold our hands. We have to squeeze and make sure that we do something there. So we make sure the people have the confidence and should not panic using that way. So this is the result so far. And we believe with the support of this motorbike, more will be done.
That's why you walk Karagano, emo and some Nissan, dear, SCA, Amadisi, ne driver, Nipabiabodi to a Kunintino. Mashabi, ni ya, would you know how walk Karaga, or no, so your software be the ya share energy. So Dr. Mohammed Amin Adom, at the 5 motorbikes are called Northern Regional Police Command. So one ye na on farm mobile.
Enaka kreni bonifosemo a ekoso ewo Karaga ene nimpotemo no akọ nimu ye pa enche bia ne beto odwa se emrante a wonum ekurekuru akoku mabaya na musini a owo Karaga edrobani wabra na wonum enam tamale kwantempon so ne senti ebra emrahye bedwani Dr. Mohammed Amin Adom ede motorbikes ekwa akoma mantem na posifo eno de to odwa se senti a wode moto hi ema wonum ene se ebeboa wo mo no atimi so no abo omanfo so ehwo ban ode to obi biye nim se yema ya ho bambo ho nsem ehia ye ewo man Ghana mu yeni aposifo nya adwuma mum se be ya bambo ho nsem be konkan ewo oman yi mu.
I'm using this opportunity to donate some 5 motorbikes to the police command to support them in executing their mandate. As you know, their duty, among others, is to protect all of us, to provide security, and to ensure that we carry out our daily activity in an atmosphere of peace, without fear. And as far as I am concerned, this responsibility is being carried out well and with utmost levels of professionalism. If I haven't seen anything anywhere, I have seen what is happening in my constituency.
And which
Premtobre Kasee na ocean make up aba. Some of the watch the doors in your bar, ever twasso. Yamwa kwa ba yada say Adom TV Premtobre Kasee internet say what sound na dia red aso message na Adam tetobia hodo na edi echire ewo doko ekwa akwohwe sade wo mo edi traffic light ne ho akade so damte wo ahoma no so a na yentie o.
Yo, if you're coming to say my soul, what from your energy, and then Monday, the first day of the week, Yashas here. Now, red or so, Massagina, red in the sun, no way, Gina, the other people said they would think I can. Our dog traffic light and I say, pair. Now, and then Osha, Omofrika, so many much, Kaneshina. I was say, you know, Mamma free top pass about joining us. To see, I saw a Mamma Bay and change Mutumia U-turn. Omo time na so na hye ade aso red no hye the level of indiscipline na ekwaso uteni hye aso red omo mo frika so ano e so mo gina red na so ahafo no aye small ina lefu no na omo mo ye u10 omo tumi e join ho no omo na omo kọ aha na so red so na the other side aso red e wo se obi agina okada moto fu na so obi agina na name and shame no etu aso aye kọ hye ba kwabra ne de onu de obi decide so betwem onjina aso red na so ojina no we decide so ochem ekọ se na bidin ka ye ba be piemu e wa ye odoko ye din ka ba hada na ye so ba ha bie se na mdodo ensen kwan sisi am time aso mu aso green no aye am free sura ba be join the main road no am na se aso green am ba but so far ye ba ha no am dim ran so traffic lights no so no dodo na dim ran so come up just nipa 11 bi na am ndi emra no so o sha se na mini kaka surafo no e na aso green omo ho kwan so omo kọ e na omo choma e omo kọ no aha main road na red e na sanso na the other end no so e red o sha mini pa o mi wo fa o ha ya ono so wa so red but we gina a o di traffic mra no so e fe o sha ni helmet kama Sasso na the Otin social helmets come out. On so then, Ejino Mundi, and Ranoso. Say na yepe, read as some message in a campaign. No, say na yepe, say na yeshe. Ayepe say, Obia Bedim Raso, Ayama Moja Engu Equano so. See, I saw greener, Omuno Muchemno, and I see an Omuna, Omotosa, Omokano. The discipline, our air or doko traffic lights and I said, Monday, Omadi I say, Papa, said that Nipa 1B, and Omudi Omaya must sell. Oma Majin said, a sorreda, Omubechem. So far, Odoko Johnson, so far, so good. But what thing I share, sir, campaign, so, my noticing is, Osha Yami, Nifa say, almost traffic jam should be a Bacobia, traffic lights jam should be a Bacobiano. Who say, Motofuno, Agada or one way or the other, no more activities. Who to meet him, baby, ma, who you come on, make a choice. Omo ye aye delivery, omo de omo John omo pay delivery. Wa pay uhiam one omo sanso aye dey afal. This is the one thing I notice say almost all the junction ever since I share that campaign we see ye kwa. Ye wu se aye traffic light asibia no. Omo bobo omo ho. Anu nkakra no omo ye dey omo see traffic light na say. And no say one thing I notice no. Na me ka wo say aye road art no e sha wo say wo ye moto ni a. Say ready so e wo say wo gina. Unam kwano so and so shell helmet, shell reflector, ne shell jacket, shell boot. In fact, ne shell hand gloves, shell kwabrane shell with impunity. Shell I saw red shell the no cross oncoming cars no cross oba in etinechi. Ah, odinechi na money at 283019. Ah, shell be free or the den ebetwem. I saw red was say. Ah, how so I saw red so ko gina. And so one farm what the brother shen is no den. What boom run so? They didn't can so far had here. Uba are good. But Quabrane, in one minute, I just say indiscipline level no. Quite of course to share. I saw red. That's 1, 2, 3. Almost there. Almost some made almost run so. Aha. But so far, said a bit can there. So far, Bibia come on. I don't know one. Ah, said a bit come with you. Say, we are. I Okada Uchumoto. I will say, which is Uniama protective gears, I bet to me a born who buying a free acquaintance home. Sample who touch BBC, I bet to me a born who buying. Yaba, and you also do one, she should be just one bina, almost she said. Quabrani, I saw red ocean him. Ah, watch him. I saw red ocean. Cecilia, Bebrena, I saw red. No much him. Instead of some Beginano, no much him. What's only our own pen was our pack. Come on, only a Bibia. Make a red as soccer say, Master Gina, red as so.
Gina.
Cassa Master Gina, red as so.
Master Gina.
Oh, the only one yes. See, I saw no much.
Ugina, a bois. Uchema, Uchimina accident.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Green as so until I saw you now. And I can Uchema, a bois. Thank you, to I say. Me, show it in a menchade. I can't get ticket, bra. And a bra, menchade. Bra. Musha, so Shahaya. Ahana moto okoi what is so befa e kwan kiti kiti we wo befa say na BBC then abeka saso na hakitu ya omo yi fa ho etia mra ni nyina temra so red a wo gina na say so greener na watu na wo beso ye waje say wo fa fanchencha ahakitu yi wo moto wo betumi dia bo bi ni mirror wo betumi so ai den epra na so bebre na omo pese omo be di so asobra che na ye omo wo ahasei ba say ne kan no ye name and shame. How I will be Umoto Quano Suno Ebecre, dear, what I will to me, Achini, and Asa Uchini. But yet, the say, ye draw when you create when it's a campaign, you cast a red as saw. What's the message? Sa campaign, no, young Fendi Grand Quabrani, I saw red with him. Chair, and also I saw red with him, the alternate and share helmet. And also I saw red with him, the alternate and share helmet. Now, Sa campaign with the Yen Jay. Ye name is same, Yenya and Jay. And see, we your motto ni. Mr. Show helmet, show Bibia, Nedi Imraso, Chef Quabrani, aha, hey, I'm fine. Hey, I'm no. And running there, I do. Aha, now, said everything I know. I buy a house and come wine or no soccer jumping. Hey, I buy. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm going for young carriage or didn't it? And I saw me didn't it, you know. The level of indiscipline, no. By end your camera near, so camera no the lie. Camera will chantro, the ever who never can was him. You will say, you better say, your discipline will be maintained ewo kwan no nti de ka se red aso ma se gina no ye pese yenya zero accident ye pe obi ane nkwa December ba ye pese ye enjoy December ni bom ye pese obewu wo pese owu kra ye ma hu because emran say unama ya hweye na traffic no so di so when di so I be mo di so eti no hwede aha so far so good but ebi mo so ye den ahafo no na aso say omo so mutwam eti no mutwam afia man kwata makro and the red as summer segina campaign ye fancy na ochina ye beto asoba yaba no na yaba eti make red as sun no ajisu say message na afia red as sun message na we aso so and ye many ti no mo fancy na ye so mo studio who we bi me me baby say helmet and here aha eti ye fancy na so mo studio baby adu the afia awe
and that's papa Adam Tetobia just say ade no ye with passion also person wu kro ma wo ho ntino mu nyina mo nka ye ho uhu ye bo ba bia red so message na ne nyina ya ka bom ye ne sa ro bo hu se nkwanhia ye benya zero kra ho na mpesa asemwe nti mo yenkoso ana ye mo sa da ro no me ento so na ye mo nwura ye nsem foforo emu na abobloshi one eto je ne de ye sha afia se be bosome mienu ko ne me nsem ho no e na so foforo ye yi ne wo se onhwe nkran so Henry Cote oye ne se be bia wo mo wo e wa bobloshi na wo se yi wo mba agye nkutuku ene o kan ya wo matiko kutuku won so wo mo nko ne nko chena anya sa agro no wo mo die akakakra bi ne brana so 1 July no wo makọ wo mo ko ho nsra wo mo kodu wo mo so wo mo nza nko biem emu nsam Adom TV Kasee ko ho eto so
Madam, 2,000 population, 2,200 population. 2,200 population over fire, on fire. It will be my time. Madam, no security, no life, nothing, no animal.
Amento Premtobre Kasee no eso na parish priest one was St. Peter's Catholic Hospital wo Jacobu Amansia Central Mensimu Asantemante mo ye Father Reverend Father James Owusu o de atudwa se exercise apomutete de hohia enti kwabisto ne friends e makafu no munye exercise na emom Jonas nso sa munye exercise ni moto wo bom sa munye exercise a stroke num ne nyarewa hodo bi wo ho a ebe pare mo
Ebra Reverend Father James Owusu a ono ene parish priest a woda St. Peter's Catholic Church a ewo Jacobu no ene Adom Kasee amanebo no twetwe nkomo wa bra wokopa physiotherapy center hontoma ewo St. Peter's Catholic Hospital a ewo Jacobu ene odi tu dwase sa center ya wo no masi ebeboa pa se be ya obi yare a enya de obetwa kwantentene akokuma ase akwakogya irehwe anase obi pese otiretire ne mpomu a obenya baabi na waye no
Asorina transe say enyenya mesem kankwa eneye asorina adwuma Jesus Christ obaye no ohwe nipa honhom ne honamu asese ye hospital wa ha yeko ayaresabia ekoje ayarehwe ti hunu say yare na ba wie no ene yekokoje ayarehwe enti wo se fa ekwan bi e befa so a ebetimi ate yare so kura ama yaresem bebre no akofom enti wonse physio ane gym eye niema ye etimi boy ho ban ama yare nketenkete bi eboye no eto etwa eye exercise ama ye nipadue akwa no se de nyame ahyehya maye no ema etimi ye adwuma se de fata
Enwechi ena osof panyina woda Roma asori na no ewo boase Most Reverend John Yaw afo akwa edito emrantie enim se wonum asisu ya wo bawi wonhwe wo mayi se de be ya wonum enkomontene so enkosresrade ochiri mu se wo na se wo ba ejina bonte srade ya eno enkyere se wo yeja sentie wo se wotimi eti wani ehwe mofrei na da achi bi no wonsu nyansa no adwuma a obetimi edidi ho
Miguso ame wa asofo na futuo ne kokobo a wode emaye na Chief Superintendent wo Presbyterian Church of Ghana Redemption Assembly John Opoku e de futuo na ema mebuno no nubone num tampene ni nua wie no munyai na mo abrabotrene na munipedua ne yenyame aso dan na asori dan tampia ye mumade be de ya bamu Adom TV etwaso
Adom Kasee koduru asori dem wonum na eni kakeke isanse wonum afinhia de etoso aduasa wodie no ene traditional Sunday isenti asori fo nyina ahyehye won ho kama ewo amemre kwan so Superintendent John Opoku a wono ene da presby asori a ewo kokomlemle ano ene Adom Kasee twetwe nkomo enodi tu dwase eni se mabunu ema wonum eni bre obiade no wontwe won ho so emfri enubone ho isanse se enubone nyina etimi ese ni pedua no
na yedi ya afinhia de the best say and my bonnet chew on everybody knitted through cocaine, and in Ruboni Nara. No one for whom erade. Now, when you're in that was say, O Yamina or do a tosono, I didn't have a diabo, a baby away. More show us for one number one, when be so any one. Number one, I would try, Namre Pemono, eradibish.
Enwechi ena Pastor George K. Amachi wono ena years of penyinia Oda Presbyterian Church of Ghana Redemption Assembly ai woko komlemla no ekade to aso se Cynthia bone ya dos bebrebe ene se enipa ho kyere no nanso eno nya nyinaso ai bema obi akwa akodi bone anase obekum obi ede age ne japade
obekum ne ewi ados esa asa ho kyere o system nanso enya anu ye ana enwaye ne se bebi ade anase be wokro no enye
There is no a Euro minutes. Now, come on, crack of the stone and not a commentary, no certain level on it, or the Euro minute. It was so.
Ronaldo and your chancellor. Go! Euro 2020. Abusia Sabre yede Euro minute na amede eno so epeso amawo na wahu enhyehyɛ ya esifa etie onim se ye ka Euro ne ho nsɛm no defending champions Portugal na enrada na womo efrimu ne nyina ne se afide abeye dia enye kura esanse nkomo anyo ade kura na enye quarter final so we de run of 16 year na yi wom efrimu enti na se we said no man so esifa tie nyame ya atuma enanwumre matches no to so live Adom TV so ye beyi feedi amwangasa watimenya bi ahwe HD plus no bobo den se obenya bi na odin da senso amapetwe was for the love of the game agrone hudo nti no unya twanko ade a obedi sanso na Savannah Paint from Azar Group Limited since 1921 na jumekwe ebebo ase Nivea Men deep range of products na womonso ediaba sanso na DBS Industries Limited kan ho a yede enkomo eba Alliance Life Insurance Alaska Star Enterprise Duraplus was where Duraplus goes water flows McDan Group Limited omunyinada eka ho Jama Soap Emare Fisher Semina papa enso eno no na fe ene yeguso ekan eti bomoden se obetina fie na wama omobanso a ono womo so engita odie no etime akototen enra ene hyase etuama ekosi eye July 11th ena jumedie ebetime aba na wieye mede ni Cobblestone okomankra pako amaka ensuruja edura enyono numero 1 sheshe
Yabakwa bayasada se Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na uguso shadow ma yemunra yenson foforo emu na Kwa West mensimu wapo ya mantemu de bo na baso se udwumani pa wo napko emu ye Williams abankwa na wafasa akonya iso de adeseto aban nanim se napko adwumafo ni nyina no wo alawa no ya emrantem na nu achi nsokuraro wo hweso wo be pa adwuma mu wo mu se kwabrane bosome so a usika ne oye adwuma wa house net yete wo mo ye sa nyina ma wo mo dia woni be so dodo ode Adom Kasee etwa so
Obomeman Association ebo achechirefo adununan abaso ewo Census ai no ewo Kwawu West Mensini ewo epoye mantemu ebra Williams Abankwa a wono energy best napco personnel ewo Kwawu West Mensini mu eni Adom Kasee amane boni akosi dwamre twetwe nkomo eno de tu dwase bese bosome nan ni edie enyade a aban etua wonom eka na sa allowance a ewo se aban de ma wonom eno nso ema ne senti ode adesede beto aban ene ne mpanimfo enim se eni animu ya no wonhwe se beyi a obetimi etua eka
Brigadier meka krakra ban no eye ketua ensem eto bi ha ya ne mu rem kakra yesra ban ne se aka kra ma abawe omomodian na yesketua na emra so wano afin so okan se ye bewi a ode be wura ba bi yesra na bebre se omomodian na dwuma ya bedi omfa yenwura ban adwumam eye so yenya ahoto
enwechi ena otitrani a woda eko na no na mpedusia editu dwase wo hwe kwan se mpanifo ne nanam ahemfo a wono mokowo oboman ene oboman association beka bomu se de be ya obetimi atoto adesua ho nsem ewo mansini ne mu na mofre nso anyini abaye mpanimpa
ye botai pa kese pa ne se mfie du na di animo no si ye president o man mu ha na ye Kwawu ene ye hwe president no ye Kwawu so dia na ye bomi and the president be few about me. And just what we see and now what was it, and now a man from an suta. Now you're bombing near. Sir, and you tried who any sound conscious with that was said. That shall come a be. Or bombing near baby president.
And in some now your day, brown, what you more Vodafone Ghana Music Awards, of course. So we actually, as to knee Sean or Papa be Dinah Entry Hamilton, or no. And now you to phone in our Ghana high born a basso or your day, what ya diano, then Crawford can some tea the day at Twitter.
Are you coming back? Because Diana Hamilton
what does it mean to you?
Me that say, what the award means to me is a Jumanya Menam Yeswayano. I Ghana for fair. When you saw, I mean, I'm your swayishra among for in a Omamaya winners awards. Now, I am so near a bit to me. I because what they me, so my acoswayishra among Ghana, my new yourself and
what did you say award ya when ye ebema Yamison or Memu, and we are self and any nano, and Yenina Subi?
Emma, no question pan or canoe. Ebema enye kisoso ne benyani da so enye yan ye wo mu no ne mum e manko fu hu se yesu tumi ade nyina ye nti betwe akra amanyame nso mbache wan
efi se wunya award kwasi ada no pa enipa dodo na aka se anka mfata senke ye de be ma wo kidi na nka wose ye de ba no e ma nkofo ke kan sem bi ko social media ne nkofo choro nya mapa wo a wunya asa award sanse mi wati bi na sa wati bi a e de na wa be kan fa
things are now about 6 and an nominated me boy, and I think everybody deserved to be there. Ena nyame amaye Bible said nipa ni apa wasem wadue. Into this is scripture being fulfilled. It is allowed. Bruni's opinions are like gnosis. Everyone has one. I respect people's opinions. But and the work that we did put us there. And my name and voting mammy. No more when Yami and I'm your sway shama and then voting.
Everybody, Uncle Charles Ojola, King David, my husband.